I think I think he's finally connected with his swing. His timing is better, his mechanics, his alignment's better, and his direction's better. And obviously, his pitch selection's gotten a little bit better. Everything across the board has taken a step forward. He's using his athleticism. He's using his strength. I love the fact that these balls are going out to center field. I think that's a key part of this because of the just how he's connected in his swing. So, he's worked really hard, and his opportunities come and go, and he continues to battle in there. But, to come off the bench, that the bottom half of that order, to come off the bench and pinch run, get a stolen base when everybody knew he was going, didn't necessarily change the game, but make a running catch, hit a homer. It's as much of a complete day when you only play, 3 or 4 innings.
You were confident all along that Correa was good to go, but how pleased were you to see him jump back in there after that?
Yeah, it was nice to have him back. The bullet in the first inning kind of told me, his timing was good. Obviously, the home run was key, and then, then the base hit later. So, when you have the middle of your order together, it feels good. So you have a sense of calmness on the team when his presence is needed, and he responded favorably, obviously.
What was working so well against Verlander in the fourth?
Well, early we tried to ambush him early, which is dangerous because you look up and he had 20 plus pitches in 3 innings. He didn't really have to go deep into the counts to get his outs, and you go one way or the other with him. If you wait him out, he gets a little bit stronger. So. Honestly, I think the inning started with a really hard-earned walk by Altuve, and I think that set the tone for really good at-bats, in a row. And obviously, there's a couple home runs in there, and Gaddis got the single, and Bregman just missed a ball to left. So there were good at-bats, but the tone was set by Altuve with that walk because he had to earn it, and then a couple of big homers.
You've only gotten more than 15 outs from a start or once in the last 5 games. Are you concerned at all about your bullpen as you go into this weekend?
Yeah, it's not ideal. The starters, they all want to go 6 and 7 innings. Obviously everybody wants to go 9 if you can, but we've asked a lot out of our bullpen, and it's always been in trying to win games. We won a series that way, and I don't know that you can sustain that for too long a time before you get a little bit of fatigue in there, but. When you look up and Harris has gone 3 of 4, and Devo's gone 2 of 3 with multiple innings. Feliz has gone 2 of 3 with multiple innings. You can tell these guys have pitched a lot. So this lineup didn't match up for SIP very easily. Obviously, a ton of big right-handed hitters. So we asked a lot out of these guys. The other guys are going to have to step up, but our starters, will pick up a little bit and get their fair share of outs. It just hasn't been the best week for them to get deep into games.
Do you see Marisnick working his way into more regular playing time?
He kind of has. I think if you look at the logs over the last week or so, he's played a lot. So he's working his way in, and Aoki responded with a couple base hits tonight. That's good to see. We've talked all year about the strength of the depth of our lineup. It probably allows me to give George a day here and there, and Reddick's going to sit against most lefties, at least starters. So I think it naturally works his way in there, but when guys swing the bat the way that Jake has, it certainly warrants consideration. There's some matchups moving forward that I already know that I want for him. So I think everyone dreams of this everyday lineup that plays all the time, but these guys are responding pretty well with how they're being used, and I have all the confidence in the world in Jake and the rest of the bench to come off when needed. Yeah, we beat a couple good pitchers. They come in with their starters are really good, and their bullpen's a little bit unknown, but a couple of their guys have responded pretty well. So we talk about series wins all the time. This is a team that came in that you worry about the long ball quite a bit. We saw a little bit about that tonight, and it's difficult to get to their starters, and we got to a couple of them. And we didn't we played enough winning baseball to win the series, which is all you ask out of your team. We didn't play perfect. We've had a little sluggish stretch here, but hard to be disappointed when you leave the ballpark tonight, having won 3 of 4 against the Tigers with the potent offense they have and the good starters.